All right, man. Welcome to Goodfella TV. Yeah, I changed the name. I'm in the process. I'm gonna change some of the intro videos today. Change the banner, all that type of stuff. So, yep, change the name. But let's talk about the national championship last night. Alabama. You know what I'm saying? They lose, had some injuries. They lost Meacham in the SEC championship game, in the original game with Alabama. Then they lost. They transferred from Ohio State. Jamison Williams, I think his name was. I'm not sure what the injury is, but a lot of people was assuming that it was ACL. But it was great how he held on to the football. All right, on that catch. So, that was the excuse. Alabama have injuries, and that's why they lost. But cry me a river. You place a 5-star with a 4-star, or a 5-star with a 5-star. But like my boy said, it's hard to beat somebody. You know, when you beat them 3 or 4 weeks prior, a few weeks prior, it is hard to beat somebody twice. And for the most part, Bryce Young, he just didn't run the football, and it's been a reluctance for him to use his athleticism and run the football. If it was ever a time to use his athleticism and run the football, it was last night. Okay, but uh, but yeah, check out the college sports playlist. And Georgia ended, I think they said, a 41-year drought. Okay, so like I said before, that's great. Stinson Benson Bennett, he made a dumb play. Where, even though people said it was identical to the Bryce Young play, but he threw the ball, but it did slip, I guess before the iron came forward. But, people think, the game was over at that point, but Georgia defense was lights out. When you give a all-time great defense a second look, it wasn't nothing they was going to be able to do about it. If they had Meacham, it probably would have looked like a different game, but it really wasn't going to be nothing that you could do about it, bro. Defense was dominant. They was fast up front. You go against a small quarterback. You see in the NFL, people like to bring Kyler Murray, like to bring pressure to Kyler and Baker Mayfield face. And you got to remember, you got somebody that's not, 6'2", 6'3", and, around that and up. You got to have those big maulers inside, and they got to come to play every day. If not, what I'm saying, they don't know how to, they don't have that camaraderie. They don't know how to pass this on. They don't know how to, they ain't strong enough. You're going to get a lot of blitzes, what I'm saying? And he rolls out, what I'm saying? He made some great throws, and Bryce Young yesterday was very deserving of the Heisman. He made some great throws. But ultimately, bro, but but ultimately, honestly, bro, it's just to the point where he should have just ran. And once he would have started running, that would have sucked the defense up, and then he would have made some throws over the top. But like I said before, that's playing with some inexperienced receivers last night, and that's what it is. When they had, Jameson Williams with against Cincinnati, they shut him down too. So, Meacham was very important. I'm not sure if Meacham gonna go to the draft, but like I said before, wasn't nothing sexy about this game as far as like greatest show on turf or nothing like that in Indianapolis. But it was just competitive, and that's what all you can ask for. No matter if it's SEC, Conference USA versus SEC, SEC versus Big 12, Pac 12, whatever it may be. You just really asked for a competitive national championship game, and it was very competitive going into the fourth quarter. And it had some drama with him fumbling that ball, and their defense really stood up. And now they got over the hump. Did they get over the hump? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about Georgia and Alabama, it's harder to get in Georgia than Alabama. And that's where the people talk about where it's the speed of the SEC. No, it's the academic standards. That's what it is. It's the academic standards. It's the gap between SEC and everybody else. You know, and that's the difference. There's no limits to get Alabama. You can walk into Alabama as a crackhead and go up for a degree. But Young, if there's any time to take off and run, it was last night, and he didn't do it. So, like I said before, you live and you learn. He's a freshman. Was he a red shirt freshman? Not sure. Is he a red shirt or he a true? That's the hell of a year too, though. Okay, he a sophomore. About my bad. He's a sophomore. That's a hell of a year to come in and have as a sophomore. So he get another crack next year, and you can't win them all. But Alabama consistently in this position, and that's the beautiful thing about it. Enjoy it while you see it, even if you don't like it. Enjoy it. Dynasties are you never can really see them coming, and But last night it was just that Georgia defense just held up more. If you keep giving somebody a shot at the rim, eventually they gonna make it. And Stinson Bennett kept getting shots at the rim, and eventually he made it. He wasn't great last night. You know what I'm saying? Won't be great. Won't be a professional. Somebody was saying, Discord, he ain't a professional. Okay, he won last night. A lot of guys who didn't make it to the league who won their quarterback position or switch position in the league or never even made it to the league. So, like I said before, for them, good game for them, man. Good for Georgia. The Braves win. It was the year of Georgia. University of Georgia football team win. What's happening next? The Hawks gonna come out the abyss of the East. They win the East and win the championship. Who knows? It's a long season, but only thing I can really say Alabama could have did was call more design runs for Bryce Young to run or Bryce Young emphasize. And really for Georgia, only thing they could have did was a lot of people was crying for JT Daniels at the half, and they was down 9-6. Only thing they really could have did was, I guess they could have called more trick plays because with Stinson Bennett, he limits you. Short guy, not a big arm, but you know what, man, it probably couldn't happen to a better guy who went through all of that. But Georgia got to find him a quarterback. This is the anomaly to beat Alabama. This is the anomaly. You got to find your quarterback. Very important that you find your quarterback and keep a quarterback. That's it. Alabama got everything so perfect around their quarterbacks. Everything so perfect around their quarterbacks, it don't matter. So, like I said, congratulations to Georgia. Treat it as an anomaly. Enjoy it right now. Find you a quarterback, man. If it's somebody from the pocket that can make it happen, somebody that's dual threat that can make it happen, keep them rolling in. Got to find a quarterback to compete with Alabama every year. And Alabama has the perfect template around their quarterbacks. All they got to do is hand the ball off and be able to make a couple throws down the field. And that's how it's been since they had John Parker Wilson, Greg McElroy. What's the brother they had back there? I forget his name. The brother back there, Tua. That's all you had to do. Jalen Hurts. If you can make throws down, if you could be accurate and make throws down the field, and throw it a couple screens, jailbreaks, running back screens, you'll be successful. Georgia got to continue to build that template, but one of the all-time great defense you'll see in college football. Now, it ain't Miami in the 80s or some of the 2000 defense they had, but it's right. They right damn near right under them, bro. So, hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the college sports playlist out. More videos pertaining to college sports. You got March Madness coming up not too long from now. Check the college sports playlist. Once again, want to make a financial donation. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. We're on the bottom of the screen. Both of those usernames in the description. PayPal link in the description as well too. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video question, want to chop it up, want to advertise the channel, going through something, hit me up. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fast way to Instagram and Facebook. Goodfellas.